Introduction to Software, Microsoft Excel, Chapter 3, Second Part. The Excel spreadsheet we created in the first part calculates and displays the desired values, but it doesn't make it real easy for the viewer to distinguish between the computed averages and the individual scores on quizzes and exams. Excel provides a number of facilities for editing, improving the appearance of the spreadsheets that are displayed on the screen to convey their information more effectively. Notice the values that we computed as averages appear with widely varying numbers of decimal digits, some with none, some with 1 digit, some with 2, some with many more. Here we have one with numerous decimals. We have no decimals, 1 decimal, none, 1. Over here we have an average with 2 decimals. Here's another with 2, here with 1. Okay, and here we have 3, 2, 1, numerous. The spreadsheet is going to look a lot better if these all had the same number of decimals in their display, if the display was consistent. For quiz averages, 1 decimal is probably adequate. To get a uniform display format, we can begin by selecting the cells with quiz averages and then clicking on the decrease decimal icon. Clicking on the decrease decimal icon will reformat the selected entries to a decimal display with common formatting, in this case with no decimal digits. Then, if we click on the increase decimal, we will set the display in each of the cells to 1 decimal digit. We can follow a similar process to adjust the decimal digits displayed in displays of the exam averages, course averages, and the quiz average display at the bottom of the display. Okay, so quiz average. And where is decrease decimal? Now, it doesn't seem to work the way I described it, but we have it adjusted to 1 decimal. Decrease, and now it has 1. Course average has 2, and that's the way we would like it. If I click on decrease again, it's only 1. Increase with 2 decimals. Since these all have the same number of decimals, we decrease, 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 and that's sufficient. And now save it in the format that we wanted. In our spreadsheet here, all of the numerical values are displayed in columns with the same width, and with the exception of the course average column, in columns that are adjacent to each other. Because these columns are close together, it can be a little difficult to distinguish different types of information. It would be easier to distinguish between different types of data if the data for exams were to be separated from that of the quizzes. We can do this by selecting a cell in column exam 1, clicking on the insert icon in the home ribbon, and selecting insert sheet columns from the drop-down menu. Exam 1, home ribbon, insert sheet columns, and we have a space between the averages and the exams. So we have a spreadsheet that looks like this. In this spreadsheet, the labels don't align very well with the numbers below them. The numbers are all right aligned on the right edge of the columns, but the labels are left aligned. We can change the label alignment by selecting the labels and clicking on the right align icon. Select labels, right align. Now, this resulting display is better, but we have a problem in columns L and M. where the M column is not wide enough for the entire label. To fix this problem, we place the cursor on the right edge of the M cell, press the left mouse button, the cursor changes to a double arrow, and we drag the edge over to the right to where it's wide enough that the L and M columns don't interfere with each other. To help the users visualize data in a spreadsheet, Excel provides many very sophisticated tools to create graphic displays for representing data. In this situation, for this example, the professor might want to display the relative difficulty of the quizzes. To do this, we would start by selecting the data to be represented, the quiz averages, the average quiz scores. Then click on the lower right hand corner and the quick analysis tool opens. Select and we have the quick analysis tool. Now this charts, if we have several options here, we're going to choose the Charts tab, and we get several options for different kinds of charts. We will choose the Columns tab, vertical bar charts. What's happening here? Here we go. There. Charts, columns. The bars now are labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we would prefer to have them labeled quiz 1, quiz 2, quiz 3, as they are listed in the spreadsheet. To do this, we select the labels and copy them to the clipboard. Quiz 1 through 5, copy to the clipboard, Control C. Now we open the chart label field and paste. Paste is Control V. Quiz 1, Quiz 2, Quiz 3, Quiz 4, Quiz 5. Next, we will edit the title and drag the table to the desired location. What happened here? There. Quiz averages. Now, Microsoft Excel has help features very similar to the ones in Microsoft Word. Just like in Word, you can get help by pressing the F1 key. Opening a tab where you can ask for help. In the review ribbon, there's a smart lookup icon that'll open the search column. The review ribbon, smart lookup. There's a help tab, and the help ribbon that you get when you click on that is very similar to the one that we have in Microsoft Word again. Clicking on the help icon in that ribbon opens a help column on the right-hand side of the screen where you can enter whatever it is you want information about.